All right, everybody. So, anybody that knows me knows that I am a football fan, right? It's my favorite season of the year, fall and college football. Well, all football, actually. Um, but I got to tell you before we get started, that was a heck of a soccer tournament this summer too. And congratulations to Spain on their big win. That was a great tournament, a lot of fun to watch. So I was very, very invested in that as well. So if you want to see more from that as well, we will be covering that on the. We will be covering all the sports on the sports channel. Everything is in the description on how to do that. But we're going to take a look today. Something we don't usually do over here, but we have a lot of football fans on the channel. So we're going to take a look at the preseason top 25 before they start the season in the NCAA rankings. Division I rankings, of course. I'm not sure I agree with what I'm seeing already, but we'll find out what everybody thinks. And let me know what you think, please. We will be covering football on the sports channel. I will get it back up and running. Listen, it's been a crazy, crazy spring and summer, and we haven't hardly put anything over there. I've got to get it back up and running too. But we'll be covering football and everything else as we go over there as well. So thank you all for your patience. For those that are part of the sports channel over there, I will be getting it back up and running. Crazy summer with health issues and all that. What can I tell you? But let's take a look at this and see what we got. This is the top 25 as they see it going into the season. I can already tell you number one is wrong to me because your national champions from last year should be at the top of the bracket. So Ohio State being there, that's just wrong to me. That should be Indiana by all means. And then see where we go from there, right? But they've got it at Ohio. Well, the top five, they've got Ohio State, Oregon Ducks, Georgia Bulldogs, Texas Longhorns, and Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Okay. That's what they've got. That's not what I see. As of right now, I would say, like I said, Indiana at number one going into preseason. Now, these rankings could change weekly, right? Depending on what happens. But Indiana at number one, in my opinion. Oregon at number two, not sure about that. I would probably put Ohio State at number two. Oregon at number three. I'd put Texas at number four, actually. And then probably Michigan. But we'll see how it breaks down. All right, at number six, you've got Indiana. Seven, Miami. 8, Texas A&M. 9, Oklahoma. And 10, the Ole Miss Rebels. Okay, again, I don't see this, and all this would change, in my opinion, because, of what number one would already be. So, number 11, Alabama. 12, Texas Tech. 13, LSU. 14, USC. That's interesting. Very interesting. And 15, BYU. Okay. I don't know that those two wouldn't have been lower in my opinion, but all right. That's interesting to see. And we're going to see how this shakes out after week one of the season, right? We're going to see where all this shakes out at because we're going to come back to it over on the sports channel and say, okay, where are we at now, right? And where did they miss? Because they missed in some places already that I can see. Anyway, we said BYU, right? 16. Michigan Wolverines. Like I said, that would have been up to me. 17, Penn State. 18, Tennessee. Again, that would have been up, in my opinion. 19, Washington. And 20, the SMU Mustangs. That's an interesting call, too. Possibly, because they did have a good season last year, but I'm not sure about that one. 21, Utah. Interesting. 22, Iowa. 23, Clemson. 24, Houston. And 25, Missouri. Okay. That's a very interesting top 25. Now, again, that would have moved for me, right? It would have been different for me. Some teams that would have moved up, in my opinion, should have been higher ranked. In my opinion, Tennessee, absolutely. Michigan, absolutely. LSU. LSU with their new coach, I think they should have been in probably about number 9. I think Bama's sitting about right. USC sitting about right, I think. I think I would have moved Iowa up in the top 10, actually, as well. University of Miami, yeah, they should be up there. Texas A&M, maybe in the top 15, but I don't think they should be in the top 10. Nor do I think Oklahoma should be in the top 10. I don't think they're that high yet. Maybe about 15, 16. Texas, Georgia, yeah, top 10. Notre Dame, again, I'm not sure about that one. Indiana should have been at number 1. I'd said that. Yeah. So, yeah, in my opinion, this is kind of screwed up going into the season. But, like I said, this could all change week 1, right? This whole thing could flip come into week 1. And we'll find out. But anyway, thank you all for checking it out with me. Let me know what you think, guys, because that don't look right to me. And then we'll check it out on the sports channel. We'll get to some highlights and previews and all that kind of stuff as we go. And we'll have more stuff coming next week. We're going to have a great week. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day. This is Old Pops. We are out.